Hello again and welcome to XCOM The Long War. So after that horrendous monster of a mission in which we lost poor old unpronounceable Skull Squadry, got a whole bunch of loot, but my roster is looking really shabby. So many fatigue and all these massive gravely wounded. Yeah, we're not looking too good, if I'm honest. So I absolutely need to hire some more rookies. I also need to really crank everything up. So I'm going to start doing some rather silly things. I don't like to get rid of UFO flight computers, but I need to speed up my build times and my research times. I really need cash. So again, having to give away all sorts of stuff. From that mission I did get 2 fusion cores. They're worth a fraction of what they should be worth, but they use very powerful endgame weapons, the blaster rocket launchers, which are a rocket launcher that does a bit more damage than regular, and most importantly is a homing rocket launcher so it doesn't scatter. And they're used for fusion lances, which cheers Bradford, which are pretty much the only effective way to take down battleships. However, I need the money right now, more than I need weapons in 18 months time. So get some credits. The first thing we're going to do with those, we've got 42 in total, but only 26 available. So the first thing we're going to do is hire 4 more rookies. So officer promotions, officer training school, I really want to start upgrading more of those, but right now there are so many other things I need to do. I will order 1 spare interceptor. Item wise, I really need to get an arc thrower and get alien containment built and all sorts of things done. However, for the time being, I think I'll get another alloy plating. Also need to save some money because once, where is it? Experimental warfare's done, that'll unlock a foundry project that'll unlock the ability to make a whole bunch of other stuff, which is really going to be a massive increase in my capabilities. Also, before I spend up everything, I need to do an intel scan. Make sure they don't steal my cash or slow down my research. They're in Japan. So let's prep a covert operative. I believe I was actually going to use the general, if I can find him and he's actually available. He's not injured, is he? The medic is. I do wish you could just, click and sort by class. There we are, General Van Dorn. Loadout, he needs a laser pistol. We'll ditch the smoke grenade and the alloy plating. And we'll give him one of my rare. Yeah, actually, we'll have to give him. Don't want to give him anything else because it'll slow him down even more. So you can go on the mission. Well volunteered, Van Dorn. How are we on facilities wise? Got another foundry started, thermo generator started. Excavating these to start building more stuff. Really need that thermo generator because my power is critically low at the moment. So I've got 4 laser cannons coming up, and 4, that will be eventually 5 interceptors. It could do with fitting, but that'll do for the time being. I think it's time for a bit of spinny, roundy. Low, medium, raider. Eesh. We've got nothing that can realistically take it out. Everything's out for repairs. I'm just going to have to let that one go, I'm afraid. It's not ideal. And a nap of Earth raider again. Just going to let it land. Do a raid on it. Yep, I knew that was going to land. But that's fine. We we're not too concerned about that, so let's see. I don't think I have any officers available. I could send out an engineer, but then they'll be wounded instead of merely fatigued. And my officers are already wounded to hell. Jesus. So yeah, no officer available for this mission. But we will take... See, it landed, so there'll be a fair number of things here. Definitely going to need a scout. Infantry. Might as well take everyone we can. Engineer, definitely. Need a medic. Infantry, scout, sniper, assault. Could do with a gunner. Do I actually have any gunners available at all? No, I do not. One coming back on duty, two coming back on duty soon, one out, and one, of course, recently deceased. I may have to take a second infantry and a second assault. It's looking that way, isn't it? There's no infantry available for later. Scout, sniper, assault, engineer, medic. I've already got 2 assaults on the team. Well, let's take a rocketeer then. Engineer can bring double HE. They don't have the ability to bring double flashbangs yet, so okay, forget that plan. They can just bring HE. Right. Assault, a laser shotgun, flashbang. You currently have 7 hit points, so you take a ceramic. And my other assault also has 7. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. And where's my scatter laser there? So you can also take a ceramic plate and a flashbang, because my scout is absolutely going to need my other alloy, wherever it is. Okay, I've gone blind again, yep. And you can take the shutter ray for faster scouting. Infantry, laser rifle, and a scope. Sniper, obviously laser, sniper rifle, backup medkit, and scope. Medic, fairly standard loadout for you. Just find a laser rifle. And the rocketeer, do I have one more laser rifle? Yeah, I do. We'll take an extra rocket. Actually, we might take an extra shredder, since we do, after all, already have one rocket, 2 HE on there. Okay, this is the team. We have the tools, we have the talent. Let's crack on and do it.
Touching down.
It's medium, it's landed, it's going to be a little bit hellish.
You'll be deploying to Russia for this one.
But hopefully not as hellish as...
Track the alien craft to a landing site in a rural area outside of a small town. We should move to secure the site and clear out any hostiles we can find.
Cheers, Bradford, yeah, not as hellish as Gangplank was. I really need the aliens to ease up a bit on all these attacks. It's reached the point that I may well have to just let them run riot for a month, because last month they were very much on an eco round. So this month's probably going to be a buy round for them, so things are going to be very unpleasant for my team. Right, let's have a look at the terrain, let's see what we've got. Okay, we are right next to the UFO. Obviously, we're not going to be assaulting it straight away. It's a fool's errand, because that outsider will just immediately call for all the backup on the map. Well, camera angles are helpful as always. And having said that, no, I can't run the risk of getting rushed down by multiple cyber discs, multiple muton packs. I mean, it's just not a viable option. Hopefully these camera angles will get a bit better once I move away from the edge.
Time to motor.
And again, trying to be careful regarding the awkward line of sight issues created by diagonals.
Moving to designated position.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Overwatch. Aye, aye. On the move.
Right. And one more can just slot onto there. Oh, they're patrolling straight into us. Okay. 5 floaters, yeah.
X-rays coming in from the sides.
Is that an and? 5 floaters and... Okay then, this would be an ideal time for... Actually no, they've spread out too much for a decent rocket shot, I think. Might not be the world's worst idea. They've got so many easy ways to flank us though due to the awkward terrain. So unless we can blat them all in this turn. Let's just have a quick look at our rocketing opportunities. In an ideal world we'd do a fair amount of damage and also remove as much of their cover as possible. But we don't want to take that shot while standing out in the open. I mean, if we can creep forwards, we might even be able to get a... This is the clearest shot we're possibly going to get, actually. Here's only where the Rocketeer can stand. Only there. I mean, they're so close to us, we're going to get flanked. Regardless, pretty much. Let's just spin the camera around to see if we can get a better camera angle. A little bit better. 3.2, that's an awful lot of scatter. We're just going to have to hit it and hope, really. There's that one there. That's still a massive scatter. Yep, just going to have to hit and hope. Okay, that was not even remotely close to where I wanted it, but took out a couple and weakened a third. Right, so scout. Let's get aggressive. Probably get a flank. No, can't get a flank on anything from there. Could get a flank on that one and probably finish it off.
Okay. No rounds. Nailed him.
Right, assault. No, nothing doing on there. So you could probably get a HE grenade in to do a decent number on them. Probably take out a couple with a couple of run and guns. See where can you reach with a run and gun. We could quite comfortably reach there.
Moving at the speed of death.
As usual, all out aggression is pretty much my go-to. I mean, at this point I am committed. Let's see where the other one can run and gun to. So there would get you easy shots on either. And it's just left to the rest of the team to pick off one between them. not going quite as far as I could, as I don't really want to accidentally trigger another pod. 39, let's see if you go there, it would only be half cover from you. It's down to 74%, or that one at 90. We'll take that one at 90. Maybe I didn't need the rocket after all, but you know, better safe than sorry. And you can just meander up. Overwatch. Just in case more stuff decides to patrol into us. Just sit there. And steady up.
Voy hacia allá. A ello voy.
Okay, what do we hear? Nothing but the rain. Right, where's my scout?
Got it covered. Enemy spotted.
We got thin men, a couple of sectoids. Okay, then let's reload. Okay, you're never going to advance into any place to have a shot. Sniper, go for it. No, but it was worth a try. Okay, can we get any good flashbangs? Only next turn. Okay, what about our shredder rocket? Yeah, they're never going to get a good shot off, are they?
Heading out.
No, that would be overly ambitious. You can just creep forwards to there. No shot, but you can overwatch. Now, I could start dashing people forwards and then maybe get a smoke grenade off with the medic. Obviously the issue with smoke grenading is
Okay.
they probably will spit acid at me, but what I'd really like to do is come out on a flank. I mean, that is the edge of the area, so they're unlikely to pop another pod. Let's see how much ground can a smoke grenade cover. I can cover the entire thing plus that tree.
Got it covered.
Scud laser, yeah, not really that big a deal. I think my other option could be just to stacking people up there just guarantees acid clouds. And I do mean guarantees them. Let's just see what they choose to do. I don't like to take such a passive attitude. Oh, medic can't quite make it there and pop smoke. I really don't like being behind half cover when you're facing off against thin men either. There's no good full cover she can sit behind.
On the move.
I suppose sitting there Okay, that smoke grenade cover just those two, but they are the two closest to them. Yep, that'll have to do. I just don't have enough high ranked people for smoke and mirrors type antics. Okay, command merge, fine, as long as you're not shooting. Get Overwatch if you like, fellas. Or double move. No, I'm going for the acid here. Of course, now they Overwatch. Jesus, 71%. Okay, at least it failed. So my scouts can't actually run the Overwatches. Now you can get up there. Trouble is that's not destructible, and those are only going to be destructible via options I don't have. Everything's in full cover back there, so they're never going to get a better shot than they currently have. Nice. Well, that's the Overwatch dealt with at least. Could we creep forwards to range to actually get a shot off? Let's have a look. Running gun not available. 29%. Okay, we'll just steady up. Yeah, at these ranges there's not an awful lot of prime shooting going on. In fact, even running gun wouldn't necessarily help us all that much with these. What would help us would be ping up, and can we get a flashbang off? On the thin man, well, that's better than nothing. At least it means he can't acid us this turn. So that means that one can now take up their space. You kind of want to creep forward. That's going to be a dash. If you just head forth there and Overwatch, just to scare them a little. The medic can take up that spot there and reload. And you're just going to have to hunker because of acid. There's really nothing that one could do. I mean, tell you what, running gun's going to be up next turn, so is there any cover they can advance into and hunker? No, we're in a coverless section of the map, so we're just going to have to risk it. There's one down. He's flashbanged, so Jesus, still 20. Christ. Still 27% even while flashed. And another one to spit acid. Right. Okay then, so that's 2 out of commission. Let's just immediately hunker with those so I don't accidentally try to do anything results in them getting panicked. Sniper, gonna have to reposition to get a shot. Okay, 56. Beautiful. Sniper's doing all the work in this run.
Heading out.
34, 34. Now the issue is whether a shotgun can even take that. I mean, double shotgun for those, not too big a deal. I mean, 89%, that's pretty much dead on. 63. 46, 46. But that is 2 shots at 46. So let's go for it. It would solve us a big problem if we could possibly hit. Well, it was a big ask, wasn't it, really? If you move into range, you're just going to get acided like the others did. Kind of want to run back there to maybe get some flanks, but they're so far away. I mean, there is that as an option. It's not likely to draw in any more pods. Nothing else activated, and it has left those 2 flanked, so they're reasonably likely to bugger off next turn. It's improved our shot chance on that at least. .34, 34. What we'll do with you instead is Overwatch. And you may as well try for another shot. We could flashbang those too far away, but that thin man's a serious concern. Lovely job.
They're falling back.
Yeah, we finally got our eyes in, actually landing shots. Okay, is our scout now available for action? They are still under the effects of acid, so can't really run the Overwatch. What we could do, I've got to save a flashbang for the outsider pod. I don't really want to waste a flashbang on a lone bloody sectoid. And this should not trigger Overwatch because they are at the extreme end. You know what, sack it, I'll just take the point of damage and risk the panic.
Moving to designated position.
It's only 1 point. I just need to
I'm taking fire.
take out that sectoid by any means necessary. Okay, if I send you there, you're not going to run through that acid, are you? No. Good. Goodbye, sectoid. Okay then, people, let's head up, reload, get our collective shit together. You can just sit there. I really don't want to move him at all.
Heading up. Oh yes.
You're still acided, so let's not take the risk.
Estoy en marcha. Empieza la fiesta.
I'm rolling. Back online.
probably at least 2 more pods kicking around after all. It was a medium ship and it did land successfully, so... And they appear to still be acided. Wow. That acid never stops, does it? Okay. Let's just move people around then. Do a bit of a shuffle.
Me muevo.
Without actually advancing much.
Let's do this.
That shouldn't uncover anything else.
Aye, aye, Commander.
It's amazing how every mission becomes terrifying when you're so low on people and resources. You really get that feeling of being, you know, the poor humans massively outgunned, out-teched. Yeah, I'm not too concerned about the meld game. That's really not on my list of shit to be worried about. Right, let's just pop up. Have a scan around there. Nothing. So let's just pop a little further. Ah, there we go. More thin men and sectoids. Okay, they're all around there, are they? Right, fine. Bit of full cover, potential flanking later on. Although, actually that's pretty much back at the drop zone, so unless another patrol comes in, they should be reasonably safe-ish. Don't think they've got anything far forwards enough to kick off big time. Right, sniper. Got nowhere they can really go to steady their weapon. Maybe just park itself over there. Right, medic. And where's my other assault? Can my assault get up there? Nope. The medic can. The medic is at least immune to the damaged portion of acid. I just want to have a look at their disposition. Okay, one there. Right, other shotgunner. Join the first one. I don't think they're realistically going to get into range to do much.
Let's do this.
Just send them sneaking round to the flank.
I'm on it, Commander.
And actually has a shot. Hold that thought for a moment. Okay, what we're going to do instead of taking that shot is overwatch, just to make them think twice before advancing up on us. I'm not sure if there's a third thin man in that pod. I think that was what the overwatch was for, but that's going to... Oh, bloody hell, it hit. I actually thought that was going to miss them. More acid.
What the hell was that?
Yeah, what a surprise. Ah, there was a third thin man.
Incoming over here.
fucking hell, that's a bit close. In for the side panic, okay. Alright. Let's see what we have available to us. Sniper rifle has 66% on the Overwatcher. Got to take that one. Sniper with their weight in gold there. Right, can you advance? That will give you a flank on him, but then you're in danger of getting flanked in turn by that one. That however would give you a flank on that one, if you can see it. Because then you can just hop up, flank that one. That just leaves those two thin men. Now the big question is, yep, the assaulter is not in range to get a bit more run and gun action. That one could however be in range to get that flashbang off, which would be a massive help. I think that can hit both, yep. Okay, right, flashbang off, so you can then dash forth, well into run and gun range. Right, where is... yeah, that's the problem, my medic's up there, so I can't really help those two at all. What have you got? 46. Do anything to increase that? Not really. Basically it comes down to, am I willing to roll the dice? I am. Beautiful, beautiful. Now you should just be able to
Heading there now.
cherry tap that one. Also leaves her behind cover that I don't think the thin men can move far enough across the flank, given that they are flashbanged. Let's hunker down from a bit more acid. Oh, I accidentally hunkered down my infantry. Oops.
They're backing up. Advance.
No, they can't back up too far. Yeah, I would have liked to advance to my infantry and overwatch them. Okay, double move. And a 1%. That's fine. Should be able to take those two out then. Yeah, meld. I'd love to get some meld, but one of those things I just do not have the capability of right now. It should allow us to step out and flank and not risk getting acid bombed in the process. And apparently you can't step out and flank. But 99% will do. And you in much the same vein. I really do lean so heavily on assaults. I could swap to the pistol since it's only got 2 hit points left, but yeah. Right. So then once again, let's regroup. I think maybe one more pod or possibly just the outsiders left. Let's just creep forwards and get a reload. You're still under the effect of acid. Let's get a reload on. There's not really much Yeah. It's quite likely the final pod is actually in the UFO.
Moving out.
It seems.
It's killing time.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain I hear more thin men, which would indicate to me there is going to be one more pod actually within the UFO itself. More turns of nothing much going on due to acid.
Overwatch, aye aye.
And just wait for that to expire. Yeah, just walk up there without walking through some acid.
Good to go.
And you can join your fellows there. I mean, I could use medkits to just heal the acid, but I'd rather...
You hear that?
There's definitely a pod of thin men in there. Okay, both of them are now acid free. So let's get everyone up
Moving out.
and decide how we wish to assault this. What's your debuff? Oh yeah, snapshot. Yeah, that's fine.
Will do. Overwatching. Will do. Rock and roll.
Moving to Overwatch.
Got it. Moving.
Obviously without advancing any further forwards for risk of triggering. I think this could just be a pretty standard door breach. Obviously thin men are going to complicate it massively, but I don't think I really have too much in the way of options. If they're patrolling inside the pod, then let's just have a quick look up. There's nothing there at the moment. So everyone, alley-oop. The big issue is obviously thin men and outsiders
And my
at the same time. It's quite a tall order.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Roger. Tracking. Locked and loaded.
I think it's just Overwatch in case they do patrol into us.
10-4.
And we got directionality. Yep. They are in there. They are definitely in there somewhere. Let's see what we can see. Oh, that's the outsiders. Without the thin men. Well, how bold do I want to be here? Very is generally the answer. They didn't overwatch, which was foolish of them. Because once again I'm going to lean so heavily on my assaults. It's the only quick and easy way to take care of outsiders. It's a shame they're racking up all the XP on these missions, but oh, someone else is going to get a chance. Well, you're not going to. Just out of interest, you're not realistically likely to level up on this mission, nor are you. You, however, will. So what were they? 1784. You could possibly level up if you get the kill here, so walk in, take the shot. Could do with another smoke and mirrors medic.
Kill confirmed.
Well, as I said, I knew the thin men would still be around somewhere, but without having to deal with outsiders as well, thin men are far less of a terrifying concern. It would be exceptionally unlucky for me for them to patrol into me now. Let's be honest, betting on my luck is never safe. I think we'll head right. Yeah, I think right is how we want to do this. Let's just bring them in for an extra unit of Overwatch. There's got to be another pod around here somewhere. Do I hear it off to the left there? I think I heard, yeah, footsteps off to the left.
What was that sound?
Okay.
Now. Eyes peeled, Commander.
I would very much like to get everyone fully reloaded.
Explorando.
Heating up. Reloaded.
And ideally into position to crack some rounds off.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
And the sniper just park itself around there. At this range, a sniper rifle not realistically going to do much for me. Wow, my frames dropped massively just then. Wonder what my computer's up to.
I'm on the move.
There's definitely something going on in the background. Just wonder what.
I don't think we're alone out here.
Oh, they're coming through the doors? Ah, they're coming around the outside. It's not the direction I anticipated them being in.
La próximamente doy.
Ah, I see the pod was somewhat split up.
I'm about
Okay.
to start keeping score.
And the others ran all the way out there, didn't they? Right, so then, that's a door. The others are actually outside or through that door. Let's have the scout pop the head around. They must have run around the back of the ship. Either that or they can just teleport. It's a bit odd. Definitely not in that room. Okay, if you go around there to reload.
Reloaded.
And get a shotgun around there for an Overwatch should they dash through that door.
As you, Commander.
You others I kind of want
Yes, sir.
to just stack up. Sniper can also be in an overwatch position. And that's
Me dirijo allí.
a perfectly reasonable place to overwatch. That can also be one unit of overwatch. And you can just dash around there to hopefully be useful in a later turn. So that's a bit of a game of hide and seek.
Moving to position. Rock and roll.
Got it covered. Good to go.
You can just remain overwatching out the back there.
On the move. Roger. I've got my eyes on. A la orden, comandante. En guardia.
Roger that. Got it covered.
It's going to have to very slowly creep around.
Overwatch recovery.
And you can prepare to bum rush the door, I think.
Solid copy.
Yeah, they must have teleported through the door without actually opening it. Interesting ability. Okay. Let's just see if the others are around there.
I'm on the move.
There's another one at the back there. The question is, where are the other two? I know there was one more and a sectoid. I mean, I know there are more in there available. If you were to just... Ah, there they all are. Okay. Pop the sectoid.
Hostile escort.
Where's my other shotgunner? Run and gun dash. Eesh. Not great chances, really. Now, what I don't want to be doing is using high X rounds in here, because I'll blow up stuff.
Hauling ass.
The sniper really doing nothing for me. Infantry also doing nothing for me. Right, now hopefully you can still reach all the way over there. No, of course you can't, why would you? That would be altogether too convenient. I've got no commanding officer, so I can't even pull.
On Overwatch.
Now I'm back into a safe place.
Afirmativo.
Don't want to risk lasering.
A ello voy.
Okay, you can tuck in. run and gun would probably be a flank on that. However, survival rate then becomes pretty minimal. I mean, I was going to run and get wrecked by a close combat specialist. That's not even a question. You know what?
Hunting him down. Stay full.
No, not that one, that one. And the sniper can really get absolutely nowhere. It's running, you never know. I might be so terrified it runs away. It's unlikely, but it's possible. The other option is maybe getting a flank off with my medic. So again, they're going to have to stand out in the open. Got pretty much everyone standing. Ah, that's not even... Really? Really? You can't actually see him from there? Fine. Oh, he decided to run. Come on, beautiful. I thought they might decide to run since I have so many people in here. Yeah, 3 shots at 100% on each.
Mission accomplished.
Okay, that went a bit smoother than the last mission at least.
An optimal performance by our
Yeah,
service
a
commander.
few promotions,
The addition
always
of
good.
will surely aid in our research.
Right, I think we'll take close encounters. Sniper, damn good ground for when we can get elevated. And our scout, low profile is just so useful, given how often you're in half cover situations. And our rocketeer, we'll go for snapshot. Loot wise, we had decent amounts of stuff, only the 5 meld, but decent amounts of other things. A little bit more spinny, roundy. Ah. Okay then, terror attack. And that is in Nigeria, where yeah, the aliens have been focusing quite heavily. In fact, even a successful terror mission there is probably still going to put it over the edge, but that's something I shall concern myself with next time. Until then, once again, thank you very much for watching.